The South African consulate in the Nigerian city says identity documents were found on the 10 victims. The Synagogue Church of All Nations has not been able to supply accurate casualty figures, only saying that victims were from several countries. A South African Rescue Management Advance Team and consular staff say there were 349 South Africans on the church premises when the multi-story hotel for foreigners guests collapsed. Of this, 265 have been found alive. Meanwhile, Nigerian emergency team has concluded its search and rescue operation at the site of the church building. Emergency officials have been on site since the incident occurred, although members of the church had at first prevented them from participating in the rescue, making it difficult to establish a toll for the injured and dead.
With our aggressiveness and our strategy, we are able to rescue 131 from these collapsed building, and they are all responding to treatments in our various general hospital and teaching hospital. I can assure you 100% that there is nobody but bodies or living person in this place again. We've reached the ground zero level.
Femi Osanyotulu said the recovery phase over, they will be beginning investigation on the cause of the building collapse.
I can assure you we will correlate everything together. By the time we correlate things together, we will come up about what led to the building collapse after we might have conducted proper investigations. We will come up with the people that survived in the hospital and the people that responded very well to the treatment. Then we will do the DNA test. We will come up with the people that are in the mortuary. Then we will compare notes with what the South Africa people are saying. They are saying it based on the statistics that is with them, based on the fact that some of them have got visa that they are coming to Lagos.
The collapse occurred when 3 extra stories were being added to the existing 2 of a guest house of the church compound where international visitors were staying.
Meanwhile, the South African High Commissioner to Nigeria, Lulu Nguni, released the figure this morning during an interview with SAFM earlier.
The digging and the search has come to a complete stop. And then yesterday, bodies were exhumed. No, day before yesterday, bodies were exhumed. But we still had not confirmed them. But now, since when there were still 17 bodies that were outstanding from the 67, but I would like to indicate that now the number has risen to 84.
In South Africa, the Social Development Department has set up a counseling center at OR Tambo International Airport for the victims of the Nigeria building collapse. It has identified the passengers who have arrived this morning and has offered trauma counseling services to the affected and their families. Early on, our colleague Griselda Lewis spoke with Dr. Tebogo Mabe from the Social Services Department.
Currently, we have seen five already, and you may understand that our services are voluntary. When the plane lands, they are being briefed about our services. So out of the whole group, only 5 survivors agreed to come to us. Our team is busily counseling at them, supporting them, talking to them about the trauma and supporting them emotionally, psychologically and otherwise, because we are going to link them to their local social workers, because some of them are from the provinces. So you can imagine from Limpopo, we are talking with the Limpopo social services to say, take over, here are the people, move with them step by step in what is happening. But as I say, thus far we have seen 5 survivors, and
you'll continue to be here over the weekend.
And we continue to be here over the weekend up until we are satisfied to say yes, let's stop here. But the whole of next week again, we are here to offer counseling services to the survivors and their affected families.